Greetings! Thank you for lending an ear to The Voice of the Times for Saturday, November 14, 2020. For today's editorial, too many typhoons, only one commander-in-chief. We must all mark this down in our diaries or journals. In the months of October and November in this year 2020, our country and our people were pummeled hard by three successive typhoons, Sioni, Rolly, and Ulysses, which left the Philippine Area of Responsibility or PAR only on Friday morning. Before we could fully reckon the damage and devastation and misery wrought by each typhoon, a second one would follow and blow parts of the archipelago hither and thither mercilessly. The experience of three storms in succession has left us gasping and groggy, like a boxer who has trouble finding his corner after being pummeled by so many hard punches. To Filipinos and their government, however, this is not a once-in-a-lifetime experience. It comes with the geography of our one and only Philippine archipelago and our natural and historic inheritance. In the normal march of time and pace of events, the country experiences an average of 20 typhoons or storms every year, most of varying strength and a few quite devastating. The year 2020 is one of those times when our apportioned weather conditions have been unusually punitive and severe. With Typhoon Ulysses gone from view, we wish we could now heave a sigh of relief. But wait, says the Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical and Astronomical Services Administration or PAG-ASA, the State Weather Bureau. We may not have seen the last typhoon this November or this year. There are probably more on the horizon. According to PAG-ASA, 2 more storms may enter the country this November after the onslaught of Super Typhoon Rolly, Tropical Storm Sioni, and Typhoon Ulysses. When PAG-ASA made this forecast, Ulysses had not yet entered the country. It had, at the ready, names for the howlers, Tonyo, Ulysses, and Vicky. The Philippines has seen so far 19 tropical storms this year, with 5 entering the country in October, when PAG-ASA announced the onset of the La Niña. Weather forecasters said this weather phenomenon may prolong until March 2021, where the country will see above normal rainfall conditions and 5 to 8 tropical storms hitting. The havoc left behind by all these storms defies measure and easy comprehension. In the teeth of this week's onslaught by Typhoon Ulysses, President Rodrigo Duterte vowed tersely, no one will be left behind during Ulysses. He assured the nation that the government was on top of the situation as the typhoon battered large parts of the country, particularly the Bicol region and Metro Manila. The president has been irked by criticism that his administration has been slow in responding to natural calamities like the typhoons and flooding that they unleash. He renewed his call to all local government units and concerned agencies to ensure that the well-being and safety of our people remain the top priority. He told the nation, "Rest assured, the government will not leave anybody behind. We will get through this crisis." Indeed, he said. The government started moving immediately after it received the advisory on Ulysses. Yung dumating yung advisory sa atin, nakapondo na ang mga tao dyan. Lahat, pati mga sundalo, nauna po yan. That translates to, when we received the advisory, we started deploying the people and everything else. Everything, including the soldiers, they are already there, he said, apparently addressing criticisms concerning the government's allegedly slow response. Most irksome to him was the Twitter post that trended online, "Nasaan ang Pangulo?" or "Where's the President?" as citizens seeking to be rescued at the height of Ulysses made their appeal online. Duterte said, if it were up to him, he would be out among the people who were hit hard by the typhoon. But the Presidential Security Group asked him to stay in Malacanang for his safety. because the Pasig River had flooded a riverside walkway near Duterte's office at the Malacanang Golf Clubhouse and his Manila residence, the Bahay Pangarap. Duterte was at the clubhouse participating in a virtual summit of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations. Enough! The nation should not expect the president to devote all his waking hours to watching and caring for would-be victims when a typhoon ravages our land. And that's the editorial for Saturday, November 14, 2020. For more news and information, get a copy of the Manila Times on print, subscribe to its digital edition, or log on to www.manilatimes.net. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and listen to the voice of the Times.